So once again, if you're gonna do YouTube and you really want to do this, have a plan and don't quit your day job. Don't quit your day job. And do both until you know it's the time for everything to go right. And like I said, you got to take this serious. And another thing I would tell you guys, man, it's about YouTube. Another reason I survived, because I actually like doing videos. I actually enjoy, talking to you guys on camera, walking around talking to people, traveling to the different countries and the different places, and seeing everything that's going on. I actually enjoy it. So even if I wasn't making money off of it, I would keep doing it because it's something I enjoy. So this is something you got to have love for. Obviously, you got bills and stuff to pay, but for you to last and be good at this, you got to have love for it, or eventually you'll get burnt out. Some YouTubers get burnt out. They make a lot of money and then they invest it in other things and they just quit doing YouTube. I see me doing YouTube until I die, because it's like therapy. I like, the interactions. I like the camera. The one thing that I'm sad about,
no be today start. Now the rocking with the head. Phillydom. From streets, no screen, no filter. Clear road. I'm gonna make they hear I'm loud. Phillydom. Say the name with your chest.
Phillydom, no they fake it, they real. From ghetto to globe, now him still they build, oh. No edits, no copy, they film the feel. From the streets to success, they seal the deal. Yeah. Here we go. They joke with the grind. They play. I'm on a rock content where they blow your mind. Here we go. I'm on a him get the crown. Everywhere he go, them they hold him down.
No lights, no mic, but the vision they clear. He the waka for the world.
What's up, guys? How you doing today? You rocking out with the one and only phillydom, coming to you live and direct from Kodiak, Alaska. Today I want to give a big shout out to Syndicate Video Media. He's a person that, what could I say? He's a person that gave me the inspiration and will to want to do this video about how phillydom survived doing YouTube full time. That's the title of the video. So let's get into the video. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about this topic of YouTube, because I have a lot of experience and I've been doing it for a long time. And I hit the wall this year and I went back to work, having a full-time job, but I'm still doing YouTube. I guess I'm a half-time YouTuber right now, because I'm holding down a full-time job in Alaska in the seafood processing industry, or the seafood industry in Alaska, if you don't know what seafood processing is. So once again, you're rocking out with the one and only phillydom. Now, I started my YouTube journey as a travel vlogger, and that took off in 2018 is when I opened the channel. 2018 is when I opened my YouTube channel. Late 2018, with the great I Am Iowa from Kenya. He's a Kenyan YouTuber. That's when I opened up my YouTube channel. And I've been doing YouTube ever since. And if we do the math, let's do the math. Let's count on my hands like I'm a little kid. I can't really count 2018 because it was like at the end. But okay, let's count 2018. But it's like 6 years. 2018, 2019, 2020, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Maybe I might have a little bit more time than I thought. Let's count it again. Well, we ain't gonna count 2018. So 2019, 2020, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So I got about Look like I got about 7 years doing YouTube. 7 years doing YouTube as a travel content creator. I've been to a lot of different countries. I've traveled extensively in different countries. So I started off as a travel vlogger. Later on, I ventured into doing what you call it, what type of videos? Controversial videos. I was in New York City, and I did videos on the migrant crisis that did really, really well. And I would say that's the extent of my videos, between controversial videos and travel videos, and also I do how to do videos. Like since I'm in Alaska, I do videos on how to be a seafood processor in Alaska, how to get a job as a seafood processor in Alaska. So that's my niche, travel content. For you to survive in this YouTube business, you have to treat it like a job. You got to treat, not like a job, you got to treat it like it's your own business. And I definitely mastered that, and I did well at that. And I know some people watching right now like, well, phillydom, if you did this and you did that, calm down, let me keep going. If you did this and you did that, why'd you have to go back to work and get a full-time job? We're going to talk about that later on. So you got to relax. You got to relax. Yeah, so I treat it like a business. And you have to take it really serious. So I don't want to go into depth about that, because I'll do other videos about how you treat YouTube like a business. I'll make a series out of this, because there's a lot to talk about when it comes to this YouTube game. This YouTube space, it's a lot to talk about. So I'm going to just go briefly, and I'll talk about what I think is important to be said in this video. Also, you have to diversify your income streams beyond ad revenues, because we get paid for. When you see the commercials in the video, I'm gonna make it simple like a baby for you guys. When you see the videos, you see the commercials. When you see a video and you see they got commercials in the video and before the video and after the video and during the video, that's how YouTubers get paid. That's how we get paid. So you want to diversify yourself beyond that. I have did that. Yes, your boy your boy YouTube. No, your boy YouTube phillydom. I guess I can say that right now. Your boy, the one and only phillydom, has did that. Bam. This is my book right here. I wrote a book and put it on Amazon called Unfiltered Behind the Scenes of YouTube. So besides me getting money from YouTube for ad revenue, I have books. This is not the only book I have. I have a couple books that are on Amazon. So just type in phillydom, and guess what? My book will come up, and it's a book that goes into deep depth about YouTube, and like, is it really worth it to be a YouTuber? Also, I have merch. You see I'm wearing a hat, phillydom hat. If you go to my YouTube channel and you go to my store, all YouTubers, a lot of YouTubers have it. They have a merch store. You go to my merch store, I have flip-flops, I have hats, I have t-shirts, I have jackets, I have flip-flops, everything you can imagine, man, I have. I did my best with a friend of mine up in Washington State that helped me put the merch store together. So I have a lot for you to purchase on my merch store. So check that out as well. Also, I have a Patreon. I have a couple videos on there. I've been slacking with it lately. I gotta be honest. I ain't put no content in a while on a Patreon, but I do have a Patreon, and I do have like about 10 videos on there. Also, what else do I have? I do consultations. People always call me about traveling, and I do consultations on traveling. Like, they're like, oh, phillydom, I'm going to Jamaica tomorrow. Where should I stay? Blah blah blah. And I give them information. You know, I try to give them the inside scoop. Well, I like, what are you into? Well, I like to party. I like to do this. I like to do that. And I tell them the places they can go and stuff like that. Because to keep it real and keep it 100 with you guys, I'm well versed in traveling because most content creators, when they travel, they just pass through the countries. I actually sit in countries for 3 months, 4 months, 6 months, sometimes longer, sometimes shorter. But I'm there for an extensive amount of time. But that's a video for another day. We can talk about that in another video. I'll put that out about my travel experience and my extents, me being in the different countries for a certain amount of time. Also, I build strong engagements. I try to get back to everybody that reaches out to me on the channel, much as I can. I'm almost crawling. We almost at 160K subscribers, so it gets a little difficult sometimes. Every day somebody's contacting me and reaching out to me. Right now, since I'm in Alaska, I've been doing a lot of videos on how to get a job in Alaska, telling them about the seafood processing job and different things regarding the seafood industry in Alaska, and people really need these jobs. So a lot of people have been contacting me, and I'm good at getting back with people via Instagram or my email, or just leave a comment. But the best way to reach me is on my Instagram at @phillydom. I am lowercase _phillydom. That's the best way to reach me, and I'll get back to you pretty quickly. So I feel like I'm a YouTuber. I really engage with the people that support the channel, and I'm real. I'm the same person on cameras, off camera. Anybody know me would tell you that. Now, I do have problems because this video is about how you survive in doing YouTube full time, I guess, for 6 years. I still need to I still need to work on my content quality. It can keep improving and improving. It's all right, but I need to be better at it. Some stuff I'm not good at, but I try my best. So that's one of my weaknesses, But I put out tons of content, especially in the beginning. I put out tons and tons of content. And even now, I'm still putting out tons and tons of content. I'm putting out tons and tons of content, but some people say, what is it, quantity over quality, or quality over quantity. So I'm still working on that, and that's still been, an issue. I need to get, work on the content quality just to make it, brush it up, make it a little better. That's all, What is it? I'm big with the community, like I said before, I'm big with the community building and like reaching out to the community and talking to you guys and communicating with you guys. Another issue that I have still, I've been working too hard, and I never really took a break. I just been working hard. With this YouTube, you can get burnt out and different things like that. And sometimes I think that affects the quality of my videos because I'm going and going and going and going. See, like right now I'm in Alaska. I should slow down on the videos that I put out. I should maybe do like 2 a week, but it's just not in me, man. I'm from Philly, man. We go hard or we go home. So all I know is to put out a whole bunch of videos. And when I was, in the beginning stages of me learning YouTube, I will always tell me to put out, many videos as possible. If you check out Iowa's channel right now, this guy has I think he might be over 600,000 subscribers or 580. I gotta look and see what the numbers are. K subscribers, and he puts out videos like every day, and that's unheard of and his sister too as well. They put out videos almost every day. That's almost unheard of for people at that level of success in YouTube. So that's where I come from. So I don't really know what burnout is, but I know I do get burnt out. Sometimes I run out of ideas. That's why I ask you guys, help me with ideas and different things to do, because I be getting burnt out, man, because I'm constantly putting out videos. And then right now, these last couple of days we had some downtime, but it's about to pick back up. So I've been working, like I said, I take my YouTube serious. So I take it, it's a business, just like me working at this plant facility, this fish plant facility here in Alaska. So I'm going extra hard right now, man. I'm going extra hard right now. So I didn't really take a break, man. So that really, that affects the quality of your content, and sometimes you do get burnt out. Also, I have another issue. I still have issues adapting to the algorithm. The reason why I have issues adapting to that is because I feel my content is all over the place. Some people tell me to get another channel, but I'm like, I have a certain goal. When I get this channel where I want it at, I haven't reached the goals with this channel that I want to reach yet. So, but some people tell me to get another channel, like, oh, get a channel for the seafood processing in the Alaska seafood jobs. Get a channel for that. When you did the migrant videos, you should have did that on another channel. When you did, so you can separate it from your travel content. But I put them all together, so I think the algorithm, I'm messing with you guys. Algorithm, I'm gonna mess it up. Algorithm is confused with my content, so that's something I gotta figure out as well. Because I noticed the YouTubers that do amazing, they stick to one type of content. People like Nick Shirley, he does controversial videos, strictly controversial videos. Like right now he's doing the ICE videos. He's going all over talking with people and showing what's going on with ICE and the raids and stuff like that. So he just sticks to controversial videos. When I was up in New York doing the migrant crisis videos, and when I did them in Colorado, he was going all around the U.S. interviewing migrants and just showing everything what was going on with the migrant crisis. So he just sticks to like controversial news videos or trending topics. That's what he sticks to. And then it's another YouTuber, Kelly Stamps. She focuses just strictly on her life and what's going around her. She'll never do like controversial videos and stuff like that. Her channel, Kelly Stamps, is like basically all about her life and what's going on with her in her world. But she's good at telling stories and putting it together. That's something else I need to work on. I feel like I can always improve on my storytelling, but Kelly Stamps is really good at telling stories and stuff like that. And the reason why I mention these two YouTubers, because I really like their content and I watch their content a lot. Then you got people like Ace Live. He just focuses on travel, and he's good at it. Right now, I think he's at 600 and something thousand subscribers, but he's actually good at editing and good personality on the camera. And real dude, I hang out with him every now and then, but he's my boy. That's my homeboy, for sure. That's my boy for life, man. Good dude, real good, solid dude, man. So his content is growing and growing, but he's sticking to that travel niche, and he doesn't really veer away from that travel niche. Also, is another good YouTuber that I know very well. His name is by the name of Check and Effect, and he sticks to the travel videos as well, and he doesn't really sway away from that. So phillydom, I've been all over the place. So I think that's what affected me with the algorithm. Also, I still have issues with editing and content planning. I still have issues with editing and content planning. I still need to improve on my editing a lot. It's not where it should be at. but I need to improve on it a lot. That's something else I need to work on. But I'm constantly putting out videos, and I'm constantly pushing the channel, doing different things. So that's what worked for me. And content planning. A lot of YouTubers, and I'm like sort of against this. Like they plan their videos out, what they're gonna do, where they're gonna go and stuff. Most of my videos and most of my viral videos, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go downtown New York, or I'm gonna go to Manhattan in New York, and I'm gonna just put my camera on and record. And a lot of my videos did good like that, but I noticed that a lot of YouTubers plan their content. So I'm still on the fence with the content planning and stuff like that. Now today, be real with you, to be honest with you, I wrote a list of stuff, and I'm talking to you guys, but I can look over to the list. It's just like points, like, all right, talk about this, and this. So I do understand that, you do have to plan and stuff like that, but sometimes when you're on the street and you're moving around, I'm sitting down talking to you guys in my luxury condo here in Kodiak, Alaska. But sometimes you don't have time when you're out and about to have a script to read and stuff like that, you know what I mean? That give you like points to what to say and different things like that. So it's that's something I still have to work on, or like, better plan where I'm going and where I go. I just go by the wind. When I was traveling in Brazil and these different countries, I just went on my vibe. So it's like my content is like real natural, but I see that sometimes you do have to plan how you're gonna go about this. And editing, I'll just keep getting better as I, keep working at it and different things like that. And the big thing that you need to know about YouTube, and I'm sure a ton of YouTubers tell you this, we get paid once a month. And the money is up and down all the time. And I'm telling you this because I did YouTube over 6 years. As we counted. Now I got to change the title to this video. It say, how phillydom survived doing YouTube full-time for over 7 years. I had enough. Yeah, I'm going to change it to that. But I've did YouTube for over 7 years now. And the money is up and down. I mean, it's times, let me see. It's times, it's all in my book. It's in my book right here. But, go on Amazon, go get the book. Go get the phillydom book, Unfiltered, Behind the Scenes of YouTube. Go get the book. Go get the book on Amazon. But the money is up and down. The money is up and down. So 1 month, let me put it like this. 1 month, there's nothing guaranteed, man. Everything is a risk. 1 month, man, you can make $4,000. The next month, I can't make this up, man. I can't make this up. You can make $4,000. I said not $4 million. $4,000 1 month. And the next month, you can make $1,000. And then a month after that, you can make $10,000. So it's all over. It's all over the place. But a month after that, you can make $100 or $200. It's all over the place. You know what I mean? It's all over the place. It all depends on YouTube. It all depends on the algorithm. It all depends on the video put out. If it goes viral, if it gets a lot of views, it's a lot of things that go on there. And you can do everything right, and your channel could still not grow. You could do everything right. So YouTube is a patient man's game. It's a patient man's game. So a lot of people ask me, should you get a job and not make YouTube your primary source? You could do both of them together. I've managed to do it over 6 years, just YouTube. But I mean, it got to the point that I was struggling hard, and I got family, I got bills. When you're traveling and you're living in New York and moving around and traveling here and traveling there, stuff get real expensive. So I had to, sit down and pray and say, God, what should I do? So I went back to my roots, working here in Alaska. This is when the channel first started. when I first started, but some of my first videos came here in Alaska. So I just went back to basics with it. But if I can give you a word of advice, and then you can always get my book and read it in detail. If you want to survive, if you really want to survive doing YouTube, one, you better be really good at it. You better really be, and you better be real honest with yourself. How good is my content? Am I reaching the people? Is the money coming in consistent? Because even after everything I just said, it's still some YouTubers that the money is consistent for them, you know. Or I would say this, they make so much money in pockets, in certain pockets of the year, and we talking 30,000, 40,000, 50,000, 100,000, 200,000. Even some YouTubers make more than that. But the average YouTuber ain't gonna make that type of money. The average YouTuber ain't gonna get that type of money. But you can, some of them make it in pockets. So even when the big time YouTubers have downtime, they have so much money saved, or they made so much money that when the wave hits and their channel is not really making money for that month or 2 or 3 months, they're good, they're comfortable because they make big money. I would say, without a doubt, YouTube has been the best job I ever had, man. The best job I ever had, by far. But it's a very, very tough job. And a lot of content creators do not really keep it real with you guys and let you know or tell you the real truth on the struggles behind the scenes. There's times I had to borrow money until I got paid, because we get paid once a month just to make it through the month. You know what I mean? As far as with YouTube, it's a tough job, you know. And you don't have to goof off your money, and you can have good management skills, but if you're helping this person and you're doing this and you're traveling costs money to travel. It costs money to travel. It's not cheap. So I always thank God for, you know, people that let me borrow money, people that supported the channel and donated money and helped me with the journey. So, you know, I'm gonna keep pushing and everything with it, but right now I have to be smart. The money is not that strong coming in right now. It's not that strong coming in. So I have to be smart, you know, because like I said, I have family to take care of and I got bills to pay. So I had to be smart. So that's why I'm up here in Alaska working. Now, if it gets back to being strong again, why not work in Alaska? I don't know, but I know I dedicated a certain amount of time in Alaska in my head that I want to put here in Alaska. I'm not going to tell you guys because I don't think everything I should tell you guys. So definitely, even if my money is super strong, I will still dedicate time. Working in Alaska, because there's a certain amount of numbers that I want to get. So until I do that, I will still keep the job in Alaska. But I would try to do half and half, you know, travel and visit family and do what I have to do with family. And then the other half, I'll say 4 to 6 months, I would dedicate to working in Alaska. So, it won't hurt my channel or anything like that. But that's what I would do. And as the channel gets stronger and gets bigger, then maybe I will open up another channel so I can just dedicate to, telling people about the jobs and doing vlogs in Alaska and other different things like that. But yeah, between the travel content, the controversial content, like, the migrant crisis videos and stuff like that, and these Alaska videos, it's kind of weird. The algorithm is kind of all set with my channel. I can say that as well. You know what I mean? So once again, if you're going to do YouTube and you really want to do this, have a plan and don't quit your day job. Don't quit your day job. And do both. until you know it's the time for everything to go right. And like I said, you got to take this serious. And another thing I would tell you guys, man, it's about YouTube. Another reason I survived, because I actually like doing videos. I actually enjoy, talking to you guys on camera, walking around talking to people, traveling to the different countries and the different places, and seeing everything that's going on. I actually enjoy it. So even if I wasn't making money off of it, I would keep doing it because it's something I enjoy. So this is something you got to have love for. Obviously, you got bills and stuff to pay, but for you to last and be good at this, you got to have love for it, or eventually you'll get burnt out. Some YouTubers get burnt out. They make a lot of money and then they invest it in other things and they just quit doing YouTube. I see me doing YouTube until I die, because it's like therapy. I like, the interactions. I like the camera. The one thing that I'm sad about, I wish I would have started doing YouTube, because I'm from that generation when YouTube first came out. I wish I would have took notice to YouTube in the beginning. My cousin Jock Wilkins, he was on YouTube when it first started. He was on YouTube when it first started. I remember I was in LA and he did a video. He was going to the LA Film School. And he did a video, and he's like, go check it on YouTube. I didn't even know what YouTube is, and he had to tell me. And that's when I first really found out about YouTube, man. And that was years, way back in the day, man. Way back, early, I don't know, 2009, 2007, somewhere around there, 2008, 2009, I can't remember, somewhere around that time. So yeah, this is something that you have to take serious. Also, YouTube is always constantly changing. They always constantly changing. Right now, July 15th, 2025, they made up some more rules and some more things you have to that they're gonna be cracking down on, some more policies. I guess people that do what do you call the videos? Reaction videos. YouTube is going to be looking into people that do reaction videos, and some of them might not. They might take away their monetization for the videos. So just go to just Google July 15th, 2025 YouTube changes, and it'll give you the exact thing, because they was talking about faceless channels and stuff like that. It don't really affect me per se, because of my content is none of them above, so I don't have really nothing to worry about. But a lot of people have built brands off of the two things I named, the faceless channels. When I say brand, I mean they build a big platform off of the faceless channels, and they build a big platform off of the videos that they do, as far as not controversial video, reaction videos, as far as reaction videos. So they might have something to worry about. But yeah, to survive YouTube, you got to really want to do this. And I just had will and determination. You got to have tough skin as well, man. You got to have tough skin as well. I'm trying to see if I forgot anything. You got to have tough skin, man. You got to have tough skin. You got to have tough skin. Because people leave comments and they say this and they say that. And then also family members, I did this for 7 years, over 7 years. And, family members look at you funny, because, YouTube is one of them jobs that family members and friends will look at you funny, because it's one of them jobs that it's not a common job. It's not a regular job that, the working man, the regular working man does throughout the world. So they can't understand how you pick up a camera and you make money doing videos and stuff. It's so many times family members and friends ask me that. And there's so many times I showed them how much money I make, and they were shocked. And they was like, well, do you get this every month? No matter what you show them, they always trying to figure, how is he lasting this long doing YouTube? How is he lasting this long as his main source of income? How is he lasting this long? But I'm at a loss for words, man, and I think about that now. Also, another thing that'll make me last long as well in this YouTube game is, in surviving it, is you need to do content with other content creators. You need to do collabos. You don't have to base your channels off of that. Stamps, she built her channel. She got 2 channels. I think it's Stampede Stamps and Kelly Stamps, and she built the Kelly Stamps channel to over 600,000+ subscribers. And she doesn't like do collabos, but the average YouTuber needs to do collabos with other YouTubers just to get your name out there and different things like that. You know what I mean? And just to help you build a following and stuff like that. And also another thing, man, people, subscriber numbers don't really mean you're going to make more money. Somebody might have a less amount of subscribers than me and making a whole bunch more money than me. Somebody might have way more subscribers than me and I'm making more money than them. So this YouTube thing is tricky across the board. So we're going to do more videos and I'm going to talk about it. But shout out to Syndicate Video Media. Shout out to Syndicate Video Media. I think he's out of Michigan, if I'm correct, the Detroit, Michigan area, if I'm correct. Well, he's doing a lot of videos. Go check out his channel. He's doing a couple of videos. He's been doing a couple of videos lately about YouTube and the different changes and the struggles and the risks you're taking with YouTube and stuff like that. So yeah, he gave me the inspiration and the motivation to want to do this video. Make sure you get that phillydom book on Amazon. Make sure you get that phillydom book on Amazon. Unfiltered behind the scenes of YouTube. Talk to you guys later. See you on the next one and more videos to come. Peace out, family.
To Brazil, to New York Street, phillydom, they capture life steady on repeats. Now the struggle he they show, no disguise. Waiting you see, now waiting go surprise. No blue tick, no hype, just sense. Now hard work and passion, we build the defense. Yep. Dumb know they chase clout, he chase truth. Omo he they teach like say him be youth. No actor, no play, just vibes. Real talk, real scenes, real life. Phillydom know they fake it, they real. Yes, yo. No be film trick, this one a deal. Omo legit. From Seattle go down to Argentina. He they show them say contents na gasolina. Phillydom, phillydom. He they move with grace. Any place now phillydom, them they chase. Phillydom, phillydom. No be hype, not respect. Omo this man don't earn in check. Who they bring rap vibes? Who they show real life? Who know they cap for the views? Who they collect fans like dues? You know they rush, they build it steady. Everyday content, they hot like pepper soup. Ready. Phillydom. He built it raw. Phillydom. No fear at all. Phillydom. In the street, in the global. Phillydom. I'm on a jago, feel I'm local. From nothing to something, now the journey was sweet. Phillydom know they miss beat.